Yo, what up? Welcome to the game. We're gonna be doing Kafei's quest. Hopefully we can do it. Alright, it's 12 o'clock. I learned we're gonna do the Postman. Alright, so time slowed down, right? At least I'm pretty sure it's so low down. Right, we're gonna have to wait for the Postman to deliver the letter to Anju in order to do the side quest. Of course, we're not aiming for to get the couple's mask. We can't actually do that yet. So you're probably wondering, wait a minute. You're not doing that side quest. No, you're not getting the couple's mask, and why are you going after why are you doing Kafei and Anju's quest? Well, there's a couple of items you can get. And we're gonna have to do it twice. Because one of the things you're required to get is, well, there's a couple of masks you can get, but there's a diverging path to where you can deliver a letter to Kafei's bomb yourself for the Postman to deliver it. And we can't do that in the same cycle, you see. And we'll talk about that while battling with Dodongo. And look at my Dodongo fighting skills. I'm so good at this game, man. Which I'll probably be really bad when I get to Snowhead. Yeah, Snowhead's probably not my favorite dungeon. I constantly fall down with Majora. Let's get away, it's gonna blow up. Yep, it exploded. Oh, it's almost time to do the side quest. Hey look, this song looks familiar. Is this the Serenade of Water? Yeah, that indeed is the Serenade of Water. Yeah, that's from Green of Time in case you don't know. Wait, why wouldn't you guys know that? I'm sure you guys played on Green of Time. I mean, everybody's played on Green of Time. Everybody and their grandmothers played on Green of Time, man. It's kind of one of the things you're required to play when doing a stream, when streaming on the internet, man. Not kidding, by the way. I actually saw a grandmother play it. Yeah, we're gonna do jump attacks to be able to beat them quicker. Oops. I did not defend myself very well against that. See, I'm not very good at the game. I got hit. Cool, we're at max rupees again. The reason I'm getting max rupees is just to do the Postman's quest, yeah? Speaking of which, it's almost time to do Anju's letter. This time we wasted was quite productive. Now we got 6 hearts in it. So I'll grab another one off this guy. Yeah, they'll drop hearts if you're low in health, but they'll drop rupees if you're not. Yeah. So they're a pretty good source of rupees. And hearts. Mostly hearts. Because they're red choo-choo, you see, they have hearts inside of them. Alright, which way is the inn again? I'm sorry, I don't remember my way around Clocktown, man. I'm pretty sure I remember where all the heart pieces are, though. Let's see, where is the Postman? Is he inside already? Oh, he is inside. Right, we should probably switch to Kafei's mask. Because we need to talk to Anju while wearing it, you see. And then after we're done here, we're gonna go see the Postman. About some stuff. Basically, we're gonna cheat his minigame using this mask. Because if you wear the bunny hood during his minigame, well, you can beat it pretty easily. All you gotta do is get exactly 10 seconds. And the bunny hood makes it so that the timer doesn't disappear, you see? 9 at 11:30. Alright. So basically we gotta come back at the end of 11:30. And see Miss Anju. Wait, why am I still... Song of double time. Wait a minute, this is not what I want to use. No. I actually wanted to speed up time. You're probably wondering, what, speed up time? No. That's a bad thing. You won't have as much time. And in the N64 version, if you're using the inverted Song of Time, it actually gives you 3 times the time, instead of just double. Yeah, but in the 3DS version, it's actually double. Oh, he's going there pretty quickly. We gotta get to him quickly. Alright, so he's inside. And we're gonna restart the time. I just wanted to get them there quicker. We're gonna slow down the clock. You see, this game is very intrinsic on time traveling. Time manipulation shenanigans. To get everything done. Seconds about. On the first try, yeah. Try. First try. See, the bunny hood makes it so that the timer doesn't disappear. Without the timer, it's actually a lot harder, man. You can still do it, but it's a lot harder. And you're gonna actually require a real clock. So like in Paper Mario and Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, and you're cooking the cake in the potion, yeah? Dang, they really use real time. Right, I guess all that's up to do is wait for, Anju, I guess. Let's make time... First, let's make time faster. Damn, I can't believe we got that in the first try, man. See, I can actually do stuff in this game that's actually kind of cool. Instead of being craptastic at it. I'm not very good at Zelda games, guys. I am okay at... I am pretty good at Ocarina of Time, but that's about it. And the only part I'm not good at Ocarina of Time is the minigames. Especially the fishing. I never could figure out how to fish properly. Right, now that I got my gloves on, we need to make time go. We need to make time go zip zoom. So I can get to 11:30. And then what we're gonna need to do is get into the flower. So that that way you can get back into the end, since we haven't unlocked the Goron mask to be able to get the room in the end. Here we go. I believe she'll kick you out eventually. That's okay, we got the Deku mask, so we can do it. Kinda difficult to miss the Deku mask, as you get it as part of the story, you see. Basically, all we have to do is play the waiting game. We're just waiting for 11:30 to show up. Oh yeah, Anju will give you a letter, and you're supposed to take the letter to a mailbox and put it in, yeah? so that you can get Kafei to be unlocked, yeah? That takes place during the second day, you know. Of course, if you get a room at the end, you wouldn't be kicked out, but you can only get it as Goron Link, and only at a specific time frame. You gotta get it sort of before the other Goron shows up. And somewhere around 12, I think? Yeah, somewhere around there. Look at all these clocks. They look like the clock tower in Clocktown. They're a constant reminder that time is constantly ticking away in this game. They're like when you're fighting Count Bleck, you see? I mean, Count Bleck, he has clocks in the back. He has clocks in the background in his castle's theme, you know? That's a sign that the apocalypse is imminent, you know? I think I know what I can do. Let us grab this fish. I don't really have a reason for it. Actually, I do, but I'm not going to tell you what it is just yet. Right, she's going to kick you out because you don't have a reservation, obviously. Alright, let's get into the flower and get back into the inn. I kinda wish this was like the 3DS version in which you could select what hour you could go to. But sadly, that's not what the N64 version is. See, it doesn't matter she kicked us out. We should probably equip the Kafei's mask. Don't really need it to talk to her again, but it's first the extra style, you see. Of course, I prefer the bunny hood. The bunny hood is probably the most useful of the masks. Of course, the blast mask is also pretty useful, as is the Great Fairy Mask. Great Fairy Mask is essential for getting through any dungeon. It'll show you where all the Great Fairy pieces are. Hell, it'll show you which one. It'll tell you if one's in the room you're in. I must confess that I don't remember where all the Great Fairy pieces are. So I'm actually going to look that up later. After I get the bottle, of course. I hope to get the Keaton mask soon. It'll be here eventually. Oh, it's almost time. See, it's 10. Just gotta wait till 11. Around 11:30. And all we gotta do is put the letter in the mailbox. I'm glad we got a bottle from Itch. Of course, the bottle that you can get from for this quest is an extra one. Now, there's 4 bottles in total. And one of them is in the Beaver minigame, and then there's the other one. Let's see, where was that one again? It was on the tip of my tongue, and now I don't remember. Right, you have to beat the big foe with Kafei. Yeah, and that's on the 3rd night. Which is when the apocalypse is about to happen. You're gonna have to find 3 lights with him that he's gonna dig up for you, and then defeat a big foe. Yeah, that's how you get the 4th one. Yeah, see, I remembered. I'm not terrible at video games, guys. Why don't you believe me? Of course, Snowhead will be a different story. I'm pretty terrible at that dungeon. Although I will submit that the boss fight in that one is pretty sick. I like the boss fight in that one. Leave the letter from him. Yeah, so she was thinking about him with the letter. That's why you gotta. That's why you gotta talk to her after she gets the letter. Sure, you can deliver it. You can give it to me. Alright, we gotta get it before the morning. Luckily, we got plenty of time before that happens. Yeah, we'll just leave the place. Alright, I should probably equip the letter. Then I just walk over to any post box and put it in. There's one over there. The postman's hat will do that you'll get from the site that you can't get from the side quest, because it lets you go into the mailboxes. Of course, the only really important thing to get out of the mailboxes is, of course, a heart piece. And you're probably wondering why we need a heart piece. Right, so I don't need these rupees anymore because we're not buying anything else. We've already bought all we can. I'm glad you don't say anything different when I get a mask on. Of course, in the 3DS version, this guy's actually changed locations. Actually, I didn't want to deposit 0. Alright, you can have 200. Thank you. I think the curiosity shop is open, right? That's open. Chris Saxon's gonna come here tonight. No, you don't serve him? Hi! Tonight I get them to sell. We can show him this fish. And I thought it would be worth more than that. I thought the fish would be worth more than that, to be honest. I know in Ocarina of Time you can sell them for 200. Yeah, because fish are really, really expensive in that game. For whatever reason. And you can just get those for free, man. Why would you pay for a fish in that game, to be honest? Right, we're getting closer to the tip skull. I mean, dude, we're getting a little bit closer to the tip skull, dude. We gotta keep streaming, dude. I might start streaming on Twitch one day. I do have an account over there. I doubt anybody will be watching now, as I'm pretty terrible at all video games, man. There's a dude that we can get the printed mask from, but we don't need that. This is actually where you're supposed to wait for Kafei. Just make sure he doesn't see you. And we gotta sneak in while he's distracted by the postman. Might as well go to the dawn of the second day. There's not much to do on the dawn of There's not much to do here. But we do have to get Kafei. All we gotta do is let him see us. If he sees us, we're kind of screwed, man. Basically, we're gonna play the waiting game, which is everybody's favorite to do in this game. Just waiting for events to happen. Sadly, that's what you gotta do for a lot of events with Kafei. I'm glad we're getting a lot of the stuff out of the way that we're... I'm glad we're getting a lot of the stuff that we're supposed to do for all the side quest stuff out of the way early. Really happy to have gotten past the Deku playground. Of course, there will be Honey and Darling Shop is also a 3-day event. You have to complete each puzzle on day 1, day 2, and day 3 for that one. Plus, once we get the bow from Woodfall, we'll have to do a couple of bow things. And we're gonna have to get perfect scores on both of the bow minigames. It's been so long since I used the bow in this game, man. I mean, on the N64 version, it's a little stiffer than the 3DS version. Basically, what you get in the dungeons in this game is you basically get arrows, you get fire arrow, you get ice arrow, you get light arrow. Light arrow is normally an in-game item that's really, really powerful. I remember in Wind Waker, the light arrow can one-shot everything. Well, except for bosses, of course. Although it was one-shot Phantom Ganon, which was really cool. Normally Zelda's the one with all the light arrows, man. And I can't wait. I'm kind of on bated breath for this, man. This might be easier if I had the Stone Mask, but we can't get that without the horse. Because we need the horse to jump the fence. And in the Kami Canyon. And then we have to give a red potion to a soldier that's invisible. And to see the invisible soldier, you need a Lens of Truth, man. Stone Mask will make you pretty much invisible to everybody. Well, most everybody. It's also really, really important that you get the Stone Mask so you can sneak into the Pirate's Fortress, man. It makes going through there a lot easier. So you can get the Zora eggs, man. And then after you get the Zora eggs were pretty fun. And it's a shame that It's a shame that Aku is dead. It's a shame that Aku is dead. Yeah. I really, really like Lulu. And Lulu, of course, is this world's version of Princess Ruto. Who has a nice new blue dress in this game. Oh yeah, and Ocarina of Time, Princess Ruto was uncensored, man. When she was an adult. Well, yeah. They kind of changed that in the 3DS version, man. Some other changes to Ocarina of Time in the 3DS version was, yeah, they changed the mirror shield, and they also changed the fire nipple singing, because it offended some people. I guess the Gerudos are Islamic, I guess. No, they're not. Of course, I have the N64 version now, so it's unchanged from that. Plus, I've already streamed the N64 version on a real N64 too. I have a special cable for doing the N64 games, guys, so I can do HDMI on it. Yeah, I got that off of Amazon. It's pretty nice. Lets you do. I have a bunch of cables like that, especially for my GameCube, and I got the HDMI to Wii on my Wii. And I even have a special splitter for my PS3 because to get past the protections. Because for some reason it had protections against actually streaming on that thing. And you need a splitter to be able to stream on that. I streamed Tales of Zilla for that. I like Tales of Zilla. And I wish I commentated over that one because there was lots of meaningful moments. Especially related to Muse. And of course, Bazangas. Yep, we're gonna keep doing that trip from Tales until the Tales series kills it. Which probably will happen because Banjo. Yeah. Postman has not showed up yet. We deposited the letter. I'm worried about him being late. He kind of shows up really late in the day. Oh yeah, getting all those special cables is definitely nice. Of course, what's really nice is getting the Game Boy Advance player for the GameCube. It's actually pretty rare to get those things these days because everybody has the little device that you attach to the bottom of the GameCube, but nobody has the disc. I have the disc, of course. Which lets me stream Breath of Fire, man. I should probably finish that game sometime. Speaking of stuff I should be doing, I should probably only stream in 60 frames per second. But this game needs it. This is an N64 game. I would an N64 run at 60. It's like, this game was released in 2000, you see. So it's like 20 years old, man. Oh, there he is. Alright, let's get into position. It'll be a little bit easier if we don't skip the event. Yep. Now the postman's gonna ring the bell. Kafei's gonna come out. Just make sure it doesn't see you. Come out if you're next to the door, man. There it is. I'm gonna go over there. And you're required to sneak in to be able to get him, man. Otherwise you can't get him. See, Link has always been about. You see, Legend of Zelda has always been about stealth. I mean, Breath of the Wild stealth section? Nah. Link has always been about that kind of stuff. Man, I kind of wish, then the man. Frickin' Yiga. I hate those guys so much. Yeah, whenever they see you, every enemy knows where you are instantly. Seeing somebody do a no-death run of getting into the Yiga Fortress and being able to beat the boss was crazy, man. He'll come back in eventually. Should be coming in about now. And what we need to do is talk to him and he'll give us a pendant. And Tattell will be rude to him, of course. Because Tattell is kind of a rude little fairy. Which I guess people like about her. Suddenly people, for some reason, like the ruder health characters and the ones that are nice and helpful all the time. Kafei was nice and helpful all the time, it's just that she gave you obvious insight you could have figured out on your own. Pretty easily. There he is. Yo, Kafei. There we go. Sure, I can keep a secret. And he has the Keaton mask for us. We're gonna want that Keaton mask to be able to get a heart piece later, man. I am Kafei. Kafei, we're looking for an adult. When I look at you, I just see a child. Thanks, Tattell. I was turned into this by a strange ship wearing a mask. In other words, a skull kid. He's not hiding because he looks this way. Yeah, his mask got stolen. Yeah, Saxon kind of jumped him and took his stuff, man. Hey, is Sato really calling Link careless? She's the one that got left behind, man. Oh, he just wants to get back his wedding mask. We're gonna help him do that later. Of course, we can't do it right now because you have to go to Ikana Canyon. And we don't have the horse or the hookshot to do it. Right, we have to deliver the amulet to Anju. The reason you want to do that is so Anju stays, you see. Yeah, you have to deliver that amulet. Otherwise, Anju will evacuate and leave town on the 3rd day. So yeah, it's required. Let's just use our bunny hood to go over there. I'm very glad we have this bunny hood. Bunny hood definitely makes traveling a lot easier. It's essentially like 3 times the speed, man. You see, Link is a new speed of hero, man. Of course, the Goron mask is when we really get rolling. Yes, I have your pendant. I decided to wait for him. Now all that's left to do is actually wait. All that's left to do is do stuff on the 3rd day. And that's what you gotta do to get the Keaton mask, you see. And the Postman's still here? And you see, Saxon will show up on the 2nd. Saxon shows up on the 2nd day, but if you, solve the robbery with the bomb bag lady, well, you can't do it then. That's why we had to skip it, man. And I completely screwed up. And I, almost forgot that you were supposed to do that. Yeah, there's nothing else for us to do on the 2nd night. We'll do Woodfall eventually. I'm trying to get the Kafei's mask and... Ooh, rupees. Guess we'll grab those. With 65 more rupees, it'll be... We can put the 65 rupees into the bank. Never mind, we can put the 70 rupees into the bank. And that'll put us closer to the $5,000 tip goal. Yeah, we need to get to that tip goal, dude. I need that money, I really do. To pay my taxes. It's only not going to gacha games or anything, guys. And I can't believe ESP was the one that actually beat this game, and Aaron Hansen rage quit. Yeah, Game Grumps for like Game Scrubs, man. Yeah, they're pretty scrubby. Of course, ESP is pretty scrubby too. He had Chat's help to find all the masks, you see. Yeah, but Aaron Hansen, though. Damn, was he bad at this game. Dude refused to use his shield whatsoever, even though it would have saved his life against Gomez, the boss that he rage quit against. Damn, Aaron Hansen was also pretty bad at Ocarina of Time, too. Right, so he's gonna leave. So he's gonna leave when Saxon shows up. And then head for Ikana Canyon. Not really sure how he gets to it on a canyon. Yes, the apocalypse is imminent. I believe we're supposed to go to the night of the final day unless I screwed it up somehow. It's almost the apocalypse span. There's only 12 hours remaining. And then we have to go back in here. Because I'm the green hat kid. Since he was real little. Oh, so we know. So this guy knows the thief too. Yeah, this guy's a dealer in stolen goods, but he's kind of a good guy too. They gave us the Keaton mask. Which is pretty good. Of course, we have them better to the mother. Second. Yeah, second. That thief stole Kafei's mask and he robbed the lady. Yeah, you have to let him rob the lady, though. Otherwise, you can't do this quest. Because if he doesn't show up at the shop, he won't have any stolen goods to sell to the curiosity shop. And Kafei's flying in the curiosity shop to wait for him. So you kind of gotta let him do that. For great justice, you see. And in order to get the couple's mask. Oh. Hey, I have some priority mail for you. And he's gonna deliver it nice and slow. Of course, we don't want to do slow. Alright, this could be risky. We could be risking the apocalypse, guys, if we're not careful. Alright, all we gotta do is follow the Postman. Yeah, you can't do the Postman's minigame on the third day, too. You have to do it on the first or second day. Otherwise, you can't do it. He's going to be delivering it to Kafei's mother, who's at the milk bar. Now, in the 3DS version, you can't actually go into the milk bar on the third day either. But in this version, you can for some reason. Not really sure why they changed that. I do like that they made Gorman's mask. I like that they made the Gorman's mask actually useful, as that gives you an extra bottle. In this game, it's actually kind of useless. Yeah, he's still here. Have you seen the sky is terrible? The big moon's gonna fall down and kill everybody. Yeah, the skull mask asked the Majora's mask, which he got from the Happy Mask salesman after he stole it. The Happy Mask salesman, I wonder where he got the mask from now. Yeah, it could have came from Girham's tribe, though. It was used by a tribe for hexing rituals, but I guess they realized it was too dangerous even for them. So they sealed it away in shadow. Of course, that's I'm not really sure what the explanation for Majora's Mask and where it came from is. In the manga, it was carved from a magic beast hide. That some performer, yes, the magic beast that a performer kind of killed by making him dance for 3 days and 3 nights. And they carved a magic. the troubled public servant. That's good. Postman does show up in other games, too. He's also an alternate costume in Hyrule Warriors for Link. And there we go. We got another heart piece. Of course, we also got the Keaton mask, so we can do the Keaton stuff. But he's going to ask you a bunch of questions. And if you get them wrong, you're not going to be able to do them. Oh well, we got one cycle of this done. It's rewind time, guys. Oh, that's hot. Oops, I accidentally chose the wrong song. And I'm so used to playing the inverted Song of Time that I think it's the actual Song of Time. Except it's this way. It's rewind time, guys. Oh, that's hot. Alright, time to go back. We gotta do Keaton's quest, and then we gotta do the whole Kafei's quest over again in order to get that bottle, man. What you have to do to get the bottle is instead of giving the letter to the postman, you're supposed to give the letter directly to her. Yeah. It's rewind time, baby. Let's do the time warp again. Time roulette go. Yeah, it turns out the goddess of time is just Time Wizard. Yeah, Time Wizard is also a girl, it seems. Right, so I guess that's it for the stream for right now. Next time we're gonna do Kafei's quest all over again, but we're gonna get the bottle this time. And I'm also gonna look up the answers to Keaton's questions, so I know which ones to say. And so I can get them, yeah? That way we'll be able to get another heart piece. And that heart piece will push us all the way up to... Damn, we're up to 7. We're up to 7.5. Cool. First, I should say that this game has probably the most heart pieces of any Zelda. Probably because there's so few heart containers in the game. Of course, Twilight Princess also has a lot because each of the heart pieces, you actually need 5 heart pieces in that game instead of 4. Because of time constraints that Nintendo was under, you see. They wouldn't let it be complete on time because back then they were all about cranking games out as fast as possible. Which is also why the blue coins were a thing in Super Mario Sunshine. Not to say it's a bad idea, it's just that yeah, it's definitely because of time constraints. And Maker was also under those time constraints too, man. And I wish they would have gotten done. I wish they would have gotten done and completed correctly. I wonder what kind of things would have happened then. Right, anyway, it's time. Anyway, I'll see you later, okay? Goodbye. Thank you for watching. I hope you had fun. Play games, have fun, okay? Bye-bye now.